What is going on, y'all? It is Thursday, and I got a big week. My son and I went to AEW last night in Garland, Texas, and that was our first, I guess, televised wrestling event we ever went to. And man, it was super, super fun. There wasn't a whole lot of people in the crowd. You wouldn't know that from watching it on TV, though, I could tell you that. It was pretty funny because they have what they call the hard camera, and that is the camera that basically you see on TV that just looks at the ring from that one direction. And that's the same camera that when the wrestlers come out, they're like, pointing at everybody and doing all their thing. And well, what's funny was we were on the side of the arena that you could see on camera. There was nobody on the other side of the arena. When I say there was probably 10 people, 20 tops, on the other side of the arena, man. And so these people, these wrestlers were coming out and they would be like pointing at things and like looking up in the rafters and doing all this. And there's no one over there, man. And we were laughing so freaking hard. But most of their audience is on TV watching it. And so if you're watching on TV, you would think the arena's packed, because on this side of the camera, it's pretty packed. Well, that's because that's the tickets they sell. So that was kind of a very interesting thing to see. We also have another wrestling event tomorrow, Ring of Honor, which is like I think kind of like a minor league, if you will, wrestling thing through AEW. And then Saturday is AEW All In, which is kind of like AEW's WrestleMania, if you will. So that should be very fun. Those were some very expensive tickets. And that's at Globe Life Stadium. That's where the Texas Rangers play. So Lord have mercy. I hope there's more people than there were at that arena last night. But anyways, that's 2 minutes of kind of what's been going on in my life. I want to show off some cards. I got in a very small personal submission, have some purchases, some TTMs, and I kind of want to just clear off my desk. So I'm too damn lazy today to flip the camera around, so we're just going to kind of mow through this. And all of these were from that personal submission. I have no clue why I sent a 1978 Dennis Eckersley with no Hall of Fame inscription in to get authenticated, but I did. And this was, at the time, was a purchase, and so was this guy. I think I bought these for, I think the Brooks Robinson I bought for $20, and the K-Line I bought for 30, and then sent them off to get authenticated. It's a Tommy John 1964 Venezuelan. Very, very happy to have that. A 1966 Venezuelan Topps Bill Mazeroski with 3 inscriptions. I TTM'd this myself to Maz. I think it's like $50 or something for him to sign it and add all the inscriptions. And then one for my Nolan Ryan autographed player era run that I'm working on. 1971 Topps. Gorgeous card. One thing I don't like about the foundation is they put stickers on the back, holograms, COAs, if you will. And man, they put this one right in the middle of the freaking card, man. Not that there's a good place ever to put a sticker on a card, but like in the middle of the damn card, come on now. I'm going to mow through these, and it's going to be pretty quick, y'all. All of these were TTMs over, well, I lied. These aren't all TTMs. That was. I bought 3 Louis Tiants. And then this came from my old house, and this dude's name is Dr. Peter Agree. He is a Nobel Peace Prize winner. He's a professor at Johns Hopkins, and he sent me there's 2 of them here, 2 signed business cards. This was, like I said, forwarded from my old address, and it's been out for like over a year. But I went through a little phase where I was just kind of getting weird autographs from just different people. And there's a whole slew of collectors out there that collect autographs from Nobel Peace Prize winners. So it doesn't do anything for me. So if it does something for you, let me know. But it doesn't do anything for me anymore. But really cool nonetheless. Terry Pull on a Mother's Cookies card. Freaking love these cards. Love that stadium. That's the Astrodome in the background. 2 of 2 from Gonzo, Mr. Luis Gonzalez. Let's see what we got here. I'll put these aside. I'm not ready to show those just yet. Got in 2 of 2 from Mike Mussina. Starting to work on the Mike Mussina autograph player run. I believe these are the first 2 that I've gotten in for that run. Because I am still working on the Carlton Fisk run. And got in 3 since my last video. 3 Carlton Fisk. All with Hall of Fame inscriptions. Got in, all of these were TTM so far. A couple Dennis Eckersleys. Let's see, what are these? These are TTM as well. Bill Mazeroski. If you haven't TTM Juan Marichal, I would suggest you get on it. He's not a young man, and he still signs his mail very, very well. Got in 2 of 2 this week from Raleigh Fingers, paid up for the Hall of Fame inscription. That's how I'm trying to do all the Hall of Fame runs. I really don't count it if it doesn't have the Hall of Fame inscription, with the exception of maybe like Burt Blyleven, which I might go back and do his whole run with the Hoff inscription. I don't know. Depends on how silly I want to be. All of these were purchases from eBay and from different Facebook groups. I would say try to stay away from that unless you know your autographs. If you just want a Billy Williams or Pete Rose or Tony Gwynn autograph, but you don't really know their autograph very well, I would say stick with certified or items that are authenticated already by PSA. But you want to roll the dice, or if you know your stuff really well, it's a great way to get autographs at discounted price. Got in Billy Williams, and like I said, all these were purchases that will all be going off to PSA. This is a 1988 Tony Gwynn. Love it. Tommy John. This is a short print card. Very tough card. And pretty damn expensive for being Tommy John. Not the cheapest card on the planet. Got in a couple more purchases. Really am not in love with the Gaylord Perry autograph at all. But we'll see. Like, I wouldn't bet money that it's real. We'll see. Anyways, moving on. This one is super cool. Cal Ripken. And I just realized that this is shooting backwards. So all those signatures probably don't look right. And I apologize for that. I hope when you watch it on YouTube, it's the right way. There's a Willie Stargell. And last purchase. Right there, Orlando Cepeda. So that is that. That is a ton of pickups, man. And just been working on these Hall of Fame runs, having a really good time with it. It is quite expensive because all the Hall of Famers that do sign TTM require some type of donation, some larger than others. So we got to kind of slow down a little bit. Things are getting a little tight on the hobby budget, if you will. So till next time, adios, be safe, bye-bye. Boop, boop, doodles.